What's going on, black and white boys? Didn't forget about my Mexicans or Asians either. Shout out my homie KX. Today I'm gonna be helping y'all with y'all Roblox menyos. I see a lot of people struggling, a lot of people coming from 5M in different communities and such as that, and kind of getting into strict roleplay, so they want to learn how to do these menyos. And today I'm gonna be helping y'all and give y'all full basic tutorial on how to do this. Now I'm gonna be going from adding cares to props, guns in people's hands, animations, stuff like that, just to make y'all animations seem more alive and vivid. So I'm gonna get straight into that. First, you want to go to avatar up here and you want to press animation editor just for starters, and then you want to click the rig that you want to use. Now I personally have pre-made animations, but I will be making a tutorial on how to use animation editor later on down the line, but this is my pre-made animation, right? So with this animation, as you can see, it has little things. It already has script, etc. So I'm gonna just mess with it a little bit just to show y'all how really the animation editor works. So basically you can just click body parts, rotate them, mess with them a little bit just to make your animation look more realistic. Me personally, I like getting influences from LA pictures and stuff like that, just to get a better idea of what I want to make. So then if you want to add any other body parts to the animation, you press the plus right here, and then you just look for the body part. I'm going to be clicking head to make my head go down a little bit. All right, and then boom, there's a simple animation right there. So what you want to do after you press the animation, you want to press the three dots right next to auto save. You want to do publish. Well, also you actually want to make sure you go to set animation priority and you want to press idle. Make sure that's a thing. Anytime you're doing an animation that doesn't have any other movement, you want to make sure it's turned to idle. So then after you do that, you want to press publish to Roblox. Now there's going to be a screen that pops up in your that pops up saying asset configuration. Here I'll show you a screenshot of that right on the screen so y'all can see what that looks like, because I know it's not on there right now. But you want to change the title to whatever you want the animation to be called, and then after you do that, you want to put the creator under yourself for the animation, and then you will want to publish the animation and copy the ID. Alright, now that you got your animation ready and all of that extra good stuff, you want to go to your rig, you want to open it, and you want to add two things. One, you want to add a script, you call it NPC script, and then you want to add an animation. So you could just slap this on up in here by pressing the plus button and just put the script. You can press this and then type the animation, and you can click this right here, and then it will automatically import these two. And then what you want to do is you want to open a script and you want to type in a simple script, and this will also be inside of the chat if needed. And you want to start off with local humanoid equals script dot parent, just wait for child humanoid. That easy. Then you want to drop down the line by pressing shift enter. You want to do if humanoid, and then you want to do another one, and then you want to do read anim equals humanoid. Download animation script dot parent dot animation. Then you want to go forward, drop down the line again, read anim, play. And you want to do that, and then boom. Then you want to drop down one more line and then do end. And that's your script right there. After you're done, you want to close that script really quick. You want to go to animation, And then the same animation that you just made, you want to go to that animation, get the ID, and place it right here where it says animation ID. Copy that right into there, and boom, that's the start, right? So then, just to make sure everything is straight and everything is up and running, you want to go to this where it says play. You want to press the down arrow, and you want to press run. And this is just to see if your script is running right and the animation is good, just to see how it looks in game. So we're gonna wait for this to load, and then we're gonna see how this looks in game. Now for all the guns and the hats, I'm gonna teach y'all that as well, because I know a lot of people are having problems with that also. And as you can see, when you load in, give it a second, because I have graphics in my game personally, so it takes a minute to load. Now boom, it's loaded. As you can see, the animation is perfectly working, everything about it. And then this is where you really just get your angle. I can't really give my sauce up on the angle, but it's not that hard, I promise you. All you gotta do is really close your stuff. Do this, and what I would suggest is going into Photoshop or something like that, and like, you know, rotating it or something like that. But then let's get into the props and items. I'm gonna click stop, and I'm gonna use a gun for example, right? So this could be any gun of your choice. If you have any models or anything of that nature, just grab those and just go ahead and slap them inside of your TC. So for mine, I got a little simple gun, nothing major, nothing big at all, right? Let me bring this back down, view, explore properties, right? You want to go ahead and open this model. For me, I have a lot of stuff inside of this model, so it's going to be harder for me, but I guarantee that the models that you find or you have are pretty much easier. So what you want to do is you want to go to your rig, you want to drag all of this to whatever hand you want this stuff to be in, right? So for me personally, I'm going to have this inside of his right hand, so I put this inside of his right hand right here, and then I'm going to place it into his hand perfectly on how I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it down, bring it down, bring it to his hand really quick and simple, just like that. Bring it a little bit closer, boom. Now it's in his hand, perfectly fine, right? So then I really suggest this plugin. This would really be a good help for this method on making animations. You want to press Wield Edit, this moon animator. You want to select the right hand first. Oops, oh, I just noticed I did something wrong. Hold on, my apologies. You gotta put this inside actually like the rig that it's supposed to be in. 1 second. Okay, this is the rig it's supposed to be in. So drag this here. Okay, cool. Now we good. Right. So as I was saying, you want to select the right hand, wield edit, wielder, and you want to turn this to wield, right? Keep in place on entire model, keep both of those on. Now you want to select all the weapon parts. So control, and then once you click that one, you can do control shift, and then the last one, boom, selects everything that quick, and then you want to press join. Now this is very important when it comes to animations. You always want to make sure the parts are never anchored, because it will mess up your animation completely. So boom, turn that off. Now you can go to your animation editor right here, and you let that load really quick. And once it's loading, the gun should be perfectly fine. You should be able to aim the gun perfectly fine. It should not be stuck. It should just be in your character's hand, and you could place the fingers or the hands however you want, any gesture of that nature. Just make it look good and play with it from there. So I'm gonna let this load, and I'm gonna show you guys the outcome. So as you can see, it's in my animation right now, but I can still mess with it if I wanted to. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of my screen really quick. Now, for example, I'm just gonna make a quick little example. Go to right lower arm, bring this down. As you can see, it's still in my hand. My character's gripping the gun. Nothing big, nothing hard, just plain simple. And if I wanted to move this part of the arm as well, I could. If I wanted to move this part of the arm, I could. It's still in his hand, perfectly fine. If I wanted to move the hand, still in his hand. Right. So now you know how to put the gun in your hand. And with that being said, that's exactly how you do it for the hairs as well, or anything of that nature, such as props or items. So that's really pretty much it. I mean, now from there you could just play with it, but I would suggest, like, you know, taking your time. Animations aren't really hard, it's just the amount of time you put into them and how much you care about them, to be honest. But that's pretty much all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you a little bit. If it didn't, I don't mind doing a part 2 on a full background on how to do this, how to do menyos. And I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.